bene, metallo o morte, come sempre. Royal Road.
Sì, buonasera.
Ma non so, ma noi possiamo bere alcol quando facciamo queste cose?
Possiamo.
Ah, ok, possiamo. Che poi è bello, non ho aperto la vetrina perché non siamo in studio, amici. Oggi è una cosa particolare, quindi lo stiamo facendo dal mio studio privato. È brutto che si veda il riflesso del PC. Adesso apriamo, mentre c'è la scheda d'Italia. Comunque, band internazionale questa sera, secondo, a mio modesto avviso, una delle prossime next big things che arrivano dalla Svezia, per cui poi parleremo ovviamente in inglese, ma per ora
è una puntata in forestiero.
Ma Tania adesso introdurrà la band per noi, i Remedy.
Remedy is a melodic rock band that formed in Stockholm, Sweden. Ron Forsman started this experiment that is music with a strong connection to the 80s, but with a ugly modern touch. The band is driven by energetic guitars and vocals and catchy songs in a blend of rock, pop and metal.
Metaldetector.
Yellow, or is hello? Hello!
Oh, hello, how are you?
Still alive, thanks. I hope the same to you. First of all, really, thank you for your time. We really appreciate it. We know that you are under pressure because you have to promote new stuff, you have the new tour, and so on. So, really, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, really, I really appreciate it, and I'm love so much Elio for make everything possible, and because really I love your band, I love your album, and I can't wait to have in my dirty hands and fingers your new album. So if you want, you can introduce Remedy to the Italian public. It's
Remedy. Yeah, thank you. Well, Remedy is a band I formed in 2022, and I grew up listening to melodic Scandinavian melodic rock bands like Europe, Yngwie Malmsteen, and so on. And also I listen to a lot of, American style of bands like Foreigner, Survivor, and so on, Bon Jovi. And later on, when I was a little bit older, I went into, Metallica and a lot of stuff. I grew up listening to rock and metal music. And then I started playing guitar, as a young child in Finland. I grew up in Finland. I now live in Stockholm, Sweden. And I studied, music. And my career after that took me into the pop industry. So my whole life I've been working, 20 years like a musical director for big Billboard artists and pop artists here in Sweden and touring around the world. But, then the COVID pandemic struck and I lost all my jobs, like everything. So then in losing all my jobs, I then started writing, I figure, okay, I need to get going. I need to do something. I can't stop playing, because of this COVID pandemic. So then I figured, okay, I need to write some rock music just for fun, because I grew up listening to, hard rock, heavy metal, and so on. So that's mainly what I did. I lost all my jobs. And after a while, I figured, okay, I need to get my inspiration back. So then I sought my inspiration in rock music. And I instantly felt, this was a language, rock music, hard rock, melodic rock. It was something that I could understand, a language that I knew because I grew up listening to it. So I started writing music and I wrote for other artists and bands in the beginning. But after a while, I felt, okay, I might be onto something here. So then I started keeping, a few songs for my own. And I introduced them to a record label, a small independent record label called S Rock Music here in Stockholm. And I got a record deal. And, after that, things went quite fast. I recorded the album. We released it on December 16, 2022. And after that, things went crazy. We sold out twice. We hit the top charts here in Sweden, and we got to do a major tour together with Takida and Stiftos, and those are two of the biggest rock bands we have here in Sweden. So this, this went like crazy for me, from just an idea to touring and selling out the album and hitting the top charts in like the first 6 months. And now we have a new album in the pipeline, and it will be released on May 24th. So that's like the story behind Remedy. Yeah.
What a good story.
Yeah, a really good story. And also, it's so cool to know how much rock and roll could be helpful, like a therapy. And,
yeah. Absolutely. And one thing I could add also, when I started writing rock music, my neighbor and old friend, Robert van der Swan, who's now the singer in Remedy, he was home also at the same time. I lost all my jobs, and he was also home because he had cancer. He had cancer in his throat. Yeah, it was really bad, and was under heavy treatment. So, it was like two really bad things, cancer and COVID that got us going with Remedy. So that's basically, the name Remedy, it's a common name, but this truly was our remedy in a difficult point of our difficult time. Yeah.
I'm almost moved, so sorry. But
yeah. But it was, out of something bad, something good sometimes might appear, and that's what happened for us.
That's true. Rock and roll could save lives, and if we start to think that in the 80s, people usually hate rockers because we were like jam, hassle, evil guys, but the truth is that we can save lives and we can change lives.
Sometimes we do, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, of course. So you have just told a little bit about the new album that is about to come out, but can you explain a little bit better the how did you approach this new album? Album number 2 is sometimes is really difficult for.
Yeah, we got a lot of praises around the world for our first album, and we sold out, like I told you, and we also we were second on Amazon Japan on their chart. So things with our first album, things went really great. So when you start building on the next album, you get your thoughts going. But I figure, okay, I can't do it like this. I just need to write music the way I want, and produce the way I do, and play guitar the way I do. That was like the magic formula for our first album. So this is what I did this time around as well. I just wrote music, sure, I wrote a bunch of songs that I didn't like, but they are not on the album. But this, when I get a song in shape and I feel in here, this song is good, then it hopefully is, and then it gets the spot on the album. So I try not to think too much. I just try to write music the way I do, and not think about it too much. But one thing I can say, that this time around, I liked our first album. I'm really proud about that. But it was like I don't know how to say this in English, but in the box of what you expect from a melodic rock band. It was. I'm happy about everything and really proud about it. But looking back at it, it's like what you expect from a melodic rock band. This time around, I'm trying to be a bit bolder, do one song like that and another song like this, and reshape the structure of what you can do as a melodic rock band. So this is something I hopefully people will like it, but we're a bit bolder now regarding our songwriting and the structure of the album.
Okay, and then you have already planned something special to promote the album. I mean, some particular tour, or you will go to summer festivals or whatever.
Yeah, we just came off a tour, so we have been touring now. When we released our first 3 singles, we did a tour together with Key Marcello. And now we will promote. I have a bunch of interviews now for a few weeks. After that, we will play around in Sweden mostly, but we will also play in Manchester, Tower of Fire Festival, and we have a bunch of gigs, but mainly in Sweden. So we hope to get to visit you guys really soon as well. that would be awesome. But
oh, we are sure that Elio will help you, or he will menace local promoters to have you in one of
he
our-
must.
You know, it's a great guy, and is really focused on his job.
Fantastic.
Okay, so I think that now it's time to listen and to watch one of your videos. Then we will back once again. Maybe we will talk a little bit more about the.
There's a mosquito inside the room. I need to kill it.
Try to kill it.
Timing.
Yeah, but we are talking about music now.
Okay.
Forget the mosquitoes. Okay.
No.
In Italy, we have mustache, mosquitoes, and we drink wine.
Red wine.
Yeah, of course. Okay, so sorry. I apologize. My colleagues, you know, it is what it is. Okay, music, and then we'll be back once again with Remedy.
Shut up and stop pretending. Your lies, they are never ending, and they seem to start with this calls for some action. Oh, this bad attraction keeps haunting me. When I know that I'll be used, but it's hard to refuse. When the moon has been night, it's right. When the moon has been night, love bites always seem to ignite. A strange set of circumstances. When you say, no, I never tricked him. You seem to be the victim. It's the price you pay.
We're back.
We're back, and the moon as the night. Such a beautiful video. I like it because it's, of course, it's an horror timid video, but it reminds me also a little bit the good old 80s videos. For example, Dokken, when you see in a house, maybe it's haunted, maybe it's full of zombies or whatever. Maybe should it. Did you actively participate to the script of the video, or?
Yeah, well, I introduced it to our director, Ted Lindén, a fantastic guy who recorded the video and directed it. So he we talked about the song, and he asked me about the lyrics, and I told him, the song is about, some people need, drugs to go crazy. Some need wine, like you guys. Some people just need, the night, and they can like flip. So he got an idea that okay, maybe we should do this like a horror theme about a mother, and don't really know, has she killed her children, or what has happened exactly. So that was his idea, to have this theme. And also, we made it, everything you see nowadays is like widescreen. Everything is so big that it's maximized. So we went back to the old school, the narrow look. So it's like an old school look on the video. And also we filmed it at a haunted house here outside of Stockholm. So it was, perfect location. So, yeah.
That's nice. Oh,
Yeah,
it's possible to visit.
Yeah, you can visit. I don't believe you will like to stay there long, but you can visit.
No, I don't think so. But maybe during the daytime, I would like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good to know. Oh, but now it's the time for the ugly question.
I think yes.
Okay. I want to explain better.
Explain. We have a sort of out of context question inside our show. And that's it. It's really simple. You have to choose a number between 1 and 4. Yes, 1 and 4.
One.
1. So, question
Number one. And you have to answer.
Number 1. You have to answer, of course.
You can say no. Ok, regia, domanda numero 1.
Hello there. What would you sacrifice to Satan? I said Satan, not Satan, the high protein dish. Satan is sacrifice. Satan is the one to whom sacrifices are made. So, what we was talking about?
Okay, what I would sacrifice.
Yeah, I have to say.
That one's really easy at the moment. I would sacrifice my cat Leo. He drives me crazy. He's the first one to go to Satan. He wakes me up every night.
And what about the Satan? Do you think is a proper food?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know how to explain. It's something. It's like glutamate. It's white.
Is something that can substitute meat in a vegan diet, something like that.
Okay. No, I would eat meat. I would eat the meat.
Yeah, good choice.
I would eat the cat.
What's the cat now?
So sorry, vegans friends. Of course, we are just joking.
Yeah. We are also vegans here in the band, I can tell you.
And what's more? Okay, let's go back to the music stuff. Okay, we have spoken a little bit about the new album, about the new gigs. You have just toured with Key Marcello. Tell us a little bit more about this great guitar player and how was the shows, whatever.
I grew up listening to Key, his time with Europe, and he was like a big, idol for me growing up. And then when I got going with my career, I got the privilege to play with him in Rock of Ages, the musical, when they made it in Stockholm. Key had like the main part, But I was also playing guitar together with him. So I got to know him like 10, 15 years ago during that time. So, that was for me truly amazing. I remember when I played the harmonies on Final Countdown together with Key. I needed to now pitch my arm. Is this really happening? I grew up listening to this guy, and now I'm playing together with him on stage. But Key's a fantastic guy and a great human being and a fantastic guitar player. So we came along great. And actually, the same day that we recorded the video you just saw there, that was like last fall here in Sweden, I called him. When I had a break between the scenes, I walked out in the snow and I gave Key a call and said, "Hi, I saw that you were on your way out on a tour. Do you need a guest artist? Do you need Remedy along?" And he said, "Sure, that would be great." So that's like I gave Key a call and he seemed to like what we're doing. So yeah, that's how we got the tour. And the tour was amazing. I felt we were a good match with our music together with Key Marcello. So that was really good. He's a great guy and had a great band.
I love this kind of the ricordi, the memories. Those kind of memories. That means a lot to me. Of course, I love Key too, and we have interviewed him during the pandemic time, and we spent almost 3 hours with a special show, a long podcast. But during the
I like to talk. He talks all the time. He needs a long show.
Yeah. And everything was so perfect. Okay, we are almost at the end, but basically we need that Remedy tour Italy. We really need it. So
absolutely.
Call them.
So tell all your Italian fans to go follow us on social media and push for Remedy to come to Italy, and we will come straight away. Believe me.
Yeah, guys, write messages. Share the news, start to share the videos, and we will have Remedy soon. I know that lots of people are asking, but why Eclipse and Remedy doesn't tour all together easily? That's a good idea. So promoters, let's try to.
Yeah, they are good friends of mine, the guys from Eclipse. I know Eric for over 20 years, and he mixes and masters the Remedy album, both of them.
Yeah.
When I got the record deal, he was my first call. When I got the deal, I called him immediately. To get the sound I want, my vision in shape, I need you along. And thankfully, he said yes. And he's a big part of Remedy sounding as good as we do. That's Eric Martinsson. So, yeah, touring with Eclipse would be fabulous for us.
Everything is possible, of course, and Eric fingerprints are always recognizable from minute one. Every single album he work on it as musician or producer, whenever.
Absolutely.
Okay, now it's your time to leave a message for you Italian fans and for your next Italian fans.
Yeah, great. Well, Italy, thanks for having me, and check out Remedy Music on social media. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, and we will release a new album, Pleasure Beats the Pain, on May 24th on all streaming platforms. So please check us out, and help us get going. We need to visit Italy. I need to drink wine with you guys. So help us get going, and we will come.
Super cool, and we will have some good bottle waiting for you, so you must come. You should come. Okay, Roland, really, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. We appreciate it. And we will wait for you live over there, or we will come in Stockholm and you will bring us to the haunted house. But please don't kill us.
I could say one more thing. On May 26th, we will have a release party here in Stockholm, in central of Stockholm, and it will be free. We'll have a mini festival, Remedy release party, and it's free for everyone. So if any one of your listeners or viewers are in Stockholm that date, they are welcome.
We will share the news and send us the invite or the page, and we will share it. Okay.
Yeah, great. Everyone is invited.
Thank you so much, Ron. Have a good time and rock and roll.
Rock and
I
roll.
think
Bye bye.
it's me in the head.
And they give a shit.
Okay.